Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm from Belarus. It's an Eastern European country between Poland and Russia. Some time ago I started to research and learn about blockchain and crypto world in general. This topic captivated me and I decided to find people that are also interested in it. I have been making videos about the cryptosphere for 2 months on my channel, which is called Хочу в крипту. It's fully in Russian, but if you want to level up your skills in Russian, you can check it out. And now, after 2 months, I decided to share my knowledge with English-speaking people all over the world. We'll start from the very beginning, from the most basic topic without which you can't move further in the crypto world. Knowledge of blockchain is required to understand how it all works and why it's so important for people, economics, and why this topic is so resonant nowadays. Surely you have already heard the term blockchain, but maybe you didn't pay much attention to it considering a frivolous buzzword or technical jargon. But I believe that blockchain technology is a breakthrough with very large-scale consequences, which will affect not only the sphere of finance, but also many other sectors. And today I'll tell you what blockchain is, and I'll try to do it as simply as possible. Blockchain, a chain of blocks, is a distributed database in which storage devices are not connected to a common server. This database stores an ever-growing list of ordered records called blocks. Each block contains a timestamp and a link to the previous block. The use of encryption ensures that users can only change parts of the chain of blocks that they own, meaning they have private keys without which writing to the file is impossible. In addition, encryption provides synchronization of copies of the distributed chain of blocks for all users. Imagine a digital medical history, where every record is a block. This record has a label, the date and time of the entry. Initially, it's necessary to prohibit the modification of entries retroactively, because it's required that records of diagnosis, treatment, etc. didn't allow different interpretations and remained in the original form. Only a doctor who has one private key and a patient who has another one can access the records. This information will only be accessed by those to whom one of these users will provide their private key. For example, the hospital as a whole or a separate specialist. This is one example of how blockchain technology can be used in a medical database. The concept of chain of blocks was proposed in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto. For the first time, it was realized in 2009 as a component of the digital currency Bitcoin, where the block is the main general register for all operations. Thanks to the technology of blockchain, Bitcoin became the first digital currency that solves the problem of double expenses. Unlike physical coins, electronic files can be duplicated and spent twice without using of any central server. Security in blockchain technology is provided through decentralized server that places timestamps and peer-to-peer network connections. As a result, we have a database without a single server. This makes the blockchain very convenient for registering events, for example making medical records, data operations and identity management. Sometimes the technology of blockchain is called the Internet of Values, and I believe that it's a good nickname. Everyone can post information on the internet, and then other people can access it from anywhere in the world. Chain of blocks allows you to send any values to anywhere in the world where a blockchain file is available. But you must have a private key created by the cryptographic algorithm to allow you to access only those blocks that you own. In the case of bitcoins, such keys are used to access addresses where some amounts in currency are stored, representing direct financial value. Blockchain registers the transfer of funds, the role usually performed by banks. Today we are already accustomed to sharing information through decentralized, interactive internet platforms. But when it comes to sending value in form of money, we usually have to reuse the services of old centralized financial institutions, banks. Yes, the methods of payment through the internet appeared almost at the moment of the birth of this network. The most obvious example is PayPal, but they usually require integration with a bank account or credit card, otherwise they cannot be fully utilized. Blockchain technology offers an attractive opportunity to get rid of this extra link. It can take on all 3 important roles that the financial service industry traditionally plays: transaction registration, identity verification and contracting. Global financial services market is the largest by market capitalization. The transfer of at least part of this system to blockchain technology will lead to the severance of a large number of links in financial services, but at the same time it will significantly improve the efficiency of such services. The third possible role of technology, contracting, can be very useful outside the financial sector. In addition to issuing another currency, the technology of blockchain can be used to store any kind of digital information, including computer code. This code fragment can be programmed so that it is executed only when both contracting parties enter their keys, thereby agreeing to the contract. This code can receive information from external data streams, stock prices, meteorological summaries, news headlines and everything else that can be analyzed by the computer, and make contracts that will be automatically registered when certain conditions are met. This mechanism is called smart contracts, and the possibilities of its application are almost endless. For example, an intelligent thermoregulation system can transmit power consumption data to an intelligent electrical network. If you consume a certain amount of electricity, another chain of units automatically transfers the required amount from your account to the account of the energy company. As a result, the meter operation and billing process are automated. In my example with medical records, a doctor or a patient can transfer their private key to a medical device, blood sugar monitor for example. Then this device can automatically record the patient's blood sugar levels in compliance with safety requirements and then exchange data with an insulin injection device that will automatically maintain a normal sugar level based on this data. That's the most basic information you need for today to start your journey into the crypto world. I won't ask you to subscribe or give me a thumbs up, but I will ask you to leave your comments and tell me what you want to see on this channel in the future. The next video will be really soon. See you there!